Karina Tapia.
Good morning, Honor. Okay, my name is Blanca. I'm not Karina. This is my daughter's card that I was using for take care of my grandson to the hospital because we was over at the weekend on the emergency room, and the doctor told me to follow up with his regular doctor, an appointment.
Wait a minute. You were taking your grandson to the hospital,
Yes,
and the ticket is on Culver Street, which is right next to Rhode Island Hospital.
yes.
How old is your grandson?
He's going to be 2 years on April.
Okay. How's the baby doing?
He's doing well, better. Yes, thanks God.
Well, I'm sure with the loving care that you're giving him, I'm sure that he's doing great.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tell you a secret that I know. Not many people know this, but we talk about heroes all the time, right? Heroes. And people think that somebody that plays basketball is a hero, football, they're heroes, baseball, they're heroes, people that do stuff physically, they're heroes, but they're not as great a hero as the unsung heroes in our society. You know who the unsung heroes are? Grandmothers. Grandmothers. Grandmothers are the unsung heroes in our society.
Thank you so much.
And it's been that way forever.
Mm-hmm.
I remember even when I was a little kid, my mother would move anywhere in the country. She didn't care where she lived, so long as she was not more than 5 minutes away from her mother. Right? And we lived 3 minutes away from my grandmother. So every time my mother would get upset with me, I'd run to see my grandmother.
Yes, same too.
And she always took my spot.
Yeah, my grandson called me Mama.
Ah. Well, that's very interesting. You know, one of my grandmothers had 10 children,
Wow.
and the other had 9.
That's a lot.
So I had and they both were widowed very early. My grandmother who had 10 children, her husband died when he was 50.
Wow.
And the other one, her husband died young as well. So they raised all those kids. They did such a great job. Strong woman, good,
Yes.
took care of the
I
family.
think we are lucky to grow up with a great grandma or
Well,
grandma too.
you represent the best of our society.
Thank you.
Good luck to you. Irina Salom. Good morning.
Morning, sir.
You were charged with speeding on Huntington Avenue.
Yes,
Do you remember this?
of course.
Is there anything you want to tell me about it?
I was rushed. That's all I
You were in a
can
rush?
say. That's all I can say.
Where were you going?
I have to take my son to school.
How old is your son?
4.
4?
Yeah.
Was he go to daycare?
No. It's a pre-K.
Pre-K?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know they started kids at 4 years old. Did you know that?
You know what, my grandson just started too. I think it goes on the birthday. I think it's like if you
Yeah.
were born before August 31st, you're eligible. Afterwards, you have to wait. So,
It is.
yeah, it's based on birthdays now, but
You know, that's an interesting point. Some kids start school early because of where their birthday falls, right?
Depend the month when he born.
And some kids, you know, so I remember when I was in school, like, however the school year was when my mom first brought me to school, I got in school early. So all through school, I was always one of the youngest kids in the class, even when I got to high school.
yeah, I'm born in July, so I was the same thing. And
You know?
other kids had to wait that year that were born.
Yeah, somebody had to wait longer. So, and, you know, sometimes that 1 year of maturity when you get to high school means a great deal. You know, athletically and even, you know, as far as maturity is concerned, you know. So I always felt like I was climbing a mountain to try to catch up to the other kids, you know.
Yeah. Especially the ones with the beards and the mustaches.
And I had a little fuzz.
I had that pencil thin mustache too in high school.
You get the cork and put it on your face so you can look like you're mature for the girls, you know. Say, see, I'm getting a beard, you know. But it's interesting that you bring that up because, I mean, some kids they start later. Like this gentleman here is my brother on the camera, you know. I mean, he didn't have that problem. I mean, he was 15 years old in the 7th grade, you know. So.
He drove to middle school.
By the time he got to the 9th grade, he was teaching the class. And they made him the truant officer. He had to get the other kids that weren't going to school. Goodness. Well, you have a good driving record, so you qualify to have this dismissed on your good
Thanks.
driving record.
Thanks.
How many children do you have?
Say that again?
How many children do you have?
4.
You have, how old are they?
45.
35.
Oh, you said my, oh,
No, I don't know how old you are.
24, 20, 17, and 4.
They all live with you? I'm going to give you a break. I'm not going to dismiss it on your good driving record.
I appreciate that.
I'm going to dismiss it outright. It's not going to cost you anything. Okay? Good luck to you. Take care of those kids.
Thanks. Thanks. Have a good one.
All right.